This drama chronicles and displays the life of a young Jewish girl, Hadassah, who goes on to become the biblical Esther, Queen of Persia. She saves the Jewish nation who were in captivity from annihilation at the hands of their arch-enemy Haman, while winning the heart of the fiercely handsome and notorious King Ahasuerus. It also highlights Queen Vashti, who was dethroned due to her non-conformance to a summons by the king. She takes a definite stand for the rights and dignity of all women against the oppression and abuse by men, which is so relevant in various ways today. This musical drama was born from an in-depth study of the book of Esther. It depicts the relevance of the character of King Ahasuerus and how he ruled with an evil tenacity, and yet his heart was warmed to a Jewish maiden, Hadassah, to become his queen. The play Hadassah focuses on the specific hearts and attitudes of people. Hearts that are hard and evil and swept in the wave of wealth and power and worldly apparel, yet hearts that are eventually circumcised and touched by the Holy Spirit and the indelible power and presence of God. Although God is not mentioned in the book of Esther, the very essence and presence of God is evident from the start. The presence of his people speaks of him loud and clear. If you were to sit and reflect on the book of Esther, you will see that the Lord is exalted high upon the worship of the people of the earth. Through their battles and struggles with the ruthless behavior of the king, the small Jewish nation continued to strive to serve and honor God. They believed that God will deliver his people. Their spiritual eyes have seen the king, the God of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, upon the throne forevermore. When God touches man's heart, the outcome is blessed, and it inspires one to live a life which pleases him.
This reigned over 127 provinces, from India to Ethiopia. His kingdom was in Shushan, the citadel. In the 3rd year of his reign, he also demonstrated his wrath on circumstances that did not please him. He was in some way an eccentric and extremely evil king, but his wealth gave him the power and authority to exercise his deeds willfully. Now the Persians, they built a bridge, and there was a great storm, and the water destroyed this newly built bridge, and this infuriated the king.
I am King Ahasuerus, the richest and most powerful man in all the land. I reign over 127 provinces, from India all the way to Ethiopia. I see to it that justice is served, to maintain law and order within my kingdom. And when it comes to display what my kingdom has to offer, nobody does it better than me. Now, let us get on with the business of the day. A while ago, I gave instructions for the bridge to be built. I want us to see my beautiful new creation and to marvel at its greatness. Come, see. What is this? Do you call this a bridge?
bridge. So it swept the bridge away, O king.
Nonsense! Go at once and behead the Phoenician and the Egyptian engineers. They have insulted my intelligence and they have ruined my integrity. Hayman, order your men to give the bridge 300 lashes and the sea 1,000 lashes as punishment against me, the king of Persia. Did you hear me?
Yes, O king of Persia. Your wish is my command. So shall it be.
King Ahasuerus made a feast for all his officials and servants, and for 180 days he showed off his riches and his glorious kingdom, and also the splendor of his majesty. He arranged a banquet for everyone which lasted for 7 days, and everyone was invited, great and small, and they could eat according to their pleasure. It was held in the gardens of the palace.
Well, the time has come for me to celebrate and to show off my enormous wealth and my possessions. I want you to see the splendor of my glorious kingdom. Go and invite everyone to come and to celebrate with me and to indulge in everything that my kingdom has to offer. There will be food and wine to satisfy every taste bud. There will also be singing, dancing, and every other act that you can think of to make you forget about all your worries. Yes, I want everybody to be happy and to enjoy themselves. Do not request that Queen Vashti come before me to show off herself and to display and parade her beauty for our pleasure. We need some excitement around here. Right, men?
Agreed.
Yes, my lord.
Queen Vashti entertains her ladies with a banquet to celebrate the reign and rule of her husband, King Ahasuerus, and all his wealth.
Oh, you beautiful, noble ladies. It is so good to have you all here. It gladdens my heart to see how your beauty adorning this place.
Oh, Your Highness, it pleases us to abide with you.
Queen Vashti, the place looks so beautiful, and the color scheme, I stand in awe. Oh you've outdone yourself, really. And I'm glad for the invitation that you rendered to us.
Your Highness, a request from King Ahasuerus for you to honor him for the pleasure of your presence, to show off your beauty and to please him with your charm, Your Highness.
Oh, the king has summoned me. Certainly not. I will not be stripped of my dignity by parading in front of the king and all those men. I will certainly not. Tell the king that I will not come to him. Ladies, for too long I've been subjected to the demands of my husband. I am my own person, and I have decided to take my stand against the ruthless demands. As a woman, I feel defiled, I feel filthy of being displayed and gazed with lustful desires by one of other men. To be in the center of such common misery, it infuriates me to no end. And today, I say no, no, no more. It stops now.
Oh, Queen Vashti, it's so strange to hear you say all this. You seem so in control, happy, and contented. I had no idea you felt like this.
Yes, my queen. Oh, it is so sad. Because of the king's actions and demands, our husbands follow suit and also treat us the same. All of us are actually suffering the same prejudice. However, some worse than others.
Is that so? It's so very, very sad. And you all said nothing? Oh, how painful. How painful. I don't want you to take the same action. There must be a way out.
Oh, Queen Vashti, we can't stand up to our men like you did. We are too scared they'll beat us up. You can't do that.
I need you ladies to be strong. When your husbands are difficult and demanding, do not retaliate or backtrack. Just do as asked. There will come a time when things will change. I know what I did was necessary for a time such as this.
Change my heart, oh God. Make it ever true.
And so now, the king was confronted with a new dilemma in his life. The challenge of his wife, Queen Vashti. He was denied her obedience and presence.
My lord, the king, is Queen Vashti. She will not come to you. She will not display herself before you and your guests, O king.
No! What is this I hear? Do you want to tell me Queen Vashti will not come before me? How absurd! Never, ever will this kind of behavior be tolerated in my land as long as I am the king. Her refusal to come to me is of great concern. She has not only broken a law, but she has refused the king. And this will count against her. Men, what do you suggest we do about Queen Vashti's behavior?
Queen Vashti did not only disrespect your king, but all the princes and all the people of your kingdom.
My king, may you live forever. The queen's behavior will become known to the world throughout all the provinces, and they will despise the husbands when they come to hear this in court. Yes, when they hear this, they will have a sense of contempt for their husbands, my lord.
O king, if it pleases your highness, let the decree go forth, and Queen Vashti will no longer come before you. Give her position to another who will respect you, and all wives will again respect their husbands.
Excellent. You have spoken well. I will see to it that the decree is issued. And I will make sure that this matter is settled once and for all of how we men in Persia deal with women who disrespect and disobey their wives.
surrounding his throne, I see the Lord.
sure everyone has a nice place to sleep and has nice food.
Oh, I will surround myself with good food and good things when I become queen.
And I will marry the most handsome prince.
And I will wear the most beautifulest clothing ever.
And I will have so much money when I become queen.
Oh, come on now. You ladies are being silly. Stop your nonsense talk. You are here to prepare for the king. So let's get ready and celebrate the king.
chosen. Esther is presented to King Ahasuerus.
Queen Esther.
People of Persia, I present to you Queen Esther. Have a good look. Isn't she beautiful? She's not just beautiful. She's loving, she's kind, and she's very gentle. There is just something about her that makes her stand out in the crowd. Yes, today I have become the happiest man in all the land, and I'm glad to have her by my side for the rest of my life. Now, let us set aside a special day every year to celebrate her and to honor her for her beauty. And I want everyone to come and to celebrate with us by sharing gifts and flowers so that you too can have a memorable occasion like us. Come, let us drink a toast. To my beautiful wife. Hail Queen Esther! Hail Queen Esther! Men of Persia, you can forget about everything, but remember this: a happy wife leads to a happy life.
There will be now a 15-minute.
The two eunuchs and doorkeepers, Bigthan and Teresh, became furious and sought to lay hands on the king. Mordecai knew about this and informed Queen Esther, who in turn warned the king. These two men were hung at the gallows, and Mordecai gained favor with the king. favored Haman, and he was placed above princes who served the king. All in the king's gate bowed down to Haman and paid homage except Mordecai. Haman was filled with wrath, but did not seek to lay hands on Mordecai, but to rather destroy his people, the Jews.
King, there's a group of people called the Jews who does not obey your laws and commands. They must be dealt with, O king. And I will give 10,000 talents of silver to those that kill the Jews.
Yes, Simon. I've heard of these people called the Jews. You say they think too much of themselves to associate with any of us? Really, I think that they think too much of themselves. But they don't know what's waiting on them. Go ahead, issue that decree that will destroy them. Kill them all. Kill them. And then take the 10,000 talents of silver and distribute it amongst the men that will do this for you. Right? Yes, we'll kill them all.
In every province where this new decree to destroy the Jews were heard, there was a great weeping and mourning, and many men in sackcloth, and so did Mordecai. Who was appointed to her to find out what was happening, and Mordecai told Hathach everything, and even the 10,000 silver talents that will be paid. And Queen Esther, who loves the Lord, treasures them in her heart, and knows where to find her resting and hiding place.
Oh, Esther, you alone can save your people. You need to see God's face, to know what to do, and He will show you how to go about it. You cannot be silent.
I have not been called by the king in the last
remain silent. At a time like this, relief and deliverance will come to all of the Jews from another place. And you and your father's house will surely perish. Besides, who knows why you have come to the palace for such a time as this?
I, Queen Esther, call on every Jew to fast for 3 days. And I promise, thereafter, I will go to the king, whether I die, because it is against the rule. I will trust God that he hold out his scepter to me.
I will carry out your instructions. I will let every Jew know, Queen Esther.
Change my heart, oh God.
Right, will you put your hands together for the audience, please? All right, we just want to do some acknowledgements. How about